Number 1. The 1968 Ford Galaxie, listed for just $5,000 and located in Lewiston, Idaho. We're kicking things off with a full-size American classic that delivers serious value for money, a 1968 Ford Galaxie that's priced well below what you'd expect for a running, driving V8 cruiser. This Galaxie shows 72,039 miles on the odometer and is equipped with an automatic transmission, making it an easy and comfortable car to enjoy. Under the hood sits Ford's legendary 390 cubic inch V8, paired with a C6 3-speed automatic, a drivetrain combination known for durability, smooth power delivery, and long-term reliability. According to the seller, this car runs and drives well, which immediately puts ahead of many classics in this price range. Even better, the seller notes that the vacuum-operated headlights work properly, a detail that's often overlooked but can be expensive and frustrating to repair when they don't function. Here, they're working as intended, always a good sign. Condition-wise, the car is described as having surface rust only on the undercarriage, with no mention of major structural issues. That's important, especially for buyers in northern or rural areas where road conditions and weather can take a toll over the years. The body itself presents as a solid driver, making this Galaxie a great candidate for someone who wants to enjoy the car now and improve it gradually over time. Another big plus is that the seller has already had some work done and, crucially, has receipts to back it up. That kind of documentation adds confidence and transparency, especially when shopping for a classic at this price point. It suggests the car hasn't just been sitting neglected, but has seen real ownership and care. The 1968 Galaxie represents the end of an era for full-size American cars. Big, comfortable, powerful, and unapologetically bold. These cars were built for long highway cruises, family road trips, and effortless driving, and they still excel those roles today. With its wide stance, long body lines, and unmistakable late 60s presence, this Galaxie turns heads without even trying. At just $5,000, this listing stands out as a genuine opportunity. Whether you're looking for an affordable entry into classic car ownership, a solid project with good bones, or simply a V8 cruiser you can drive and enjoy right away, this 1968 Ford Galaxie checks a lot of boxes. If you've been waiting for a classic that offers size, power, history, and value all in one package, this one is definitely worth a closer look. And that's just the beginning. Let's move on to the next classic on the list. Number 2. The 1971 Chevrolet Monte Carlo, listed at $6,550 and located in Efland, North Carolina. Next up is a true American personal luxury classic from the early muscle car era, a 1971 Chevrolet Monte Carlo, a model that perfectly blended performance, comfort, and bold styling into one unmistakable package. This Monte Carlo shows 84,563 miles on the odometer and is equipped with an automatic transmission, making it an easy cruiser with that classic early 70s driving feel. Under the hood sits a 350 cubic inch V8, topped with 4-barrel carburetor and paired with dual exhaust, giving this car the sound and presence you'd expect from a proper Chevrolet V8. According to the seller, the car runs very well, which is a major plus at this price point. It's not just sitting, it's a runner. Recent maintenance includes a new fuel pump, new front brake hoses, and a fresh oil change, meaning some of the essential mechanical items have already been addressed. That kind of upkeep makes this Monte Carlo a much more attractive starting point for a project or driver build. Condition-wise, this car is best described as a project with solid bones. The seller notes that most of the interior has been removed, which may sound intimidating at first, but for many buyers, it's actually an opportunity. Whether you're planning a factory-style restoration, a custom interior, or even a mild rest-a-mod, having a stripped interior gives you a clean slate to work with. Rust is always a big concern with classics from this era, but the good news here is that the seller reports very little rust, which is huge, especially for a North Carolina car. Solid metal is often the most expensive and time-consuming part of any restoration, and starting with a cleaner body can save thousands down the road. The car will also come with factory wheels, a nice bonus for anyone wanting to keep the original look or resell the car with correct parts included. One known issue is the heater core, which will need to be replaced. While that's not a small job, it's a common repair on classics and something many enthusiasts are already familiar with tackling. The seller's reason for selling is a familiar one in the car world. They found something they want more, so this Monte Carlo has to go. That often creates opportunities for buyers willing to step in at the right time. The 1971 Monte Carlo is highly respected among GM enthusiasts. It shares its roots with the Chevrolet platform, but offers a longer wheelbase, smoother ride, and a more upscale feel. These cars make excellent cruisers, muscle-inspired builds, or weekend drivers once finished. At $6,550, this Monte Carlo represents an affordable entry into early 70s Chevrolet V8 ownership. It's not perfect, but it runs strong, has minimal rust, and offers huge potential for the right buyer. If you're looking for a classic Chevy with style, sound, and room to make it your own, this 1971 Monte Carlo is absolutely worth considering. Let's keep rolling and check out the next car on the list. Number 3. The 1978 Pontiac Grand Prix SE Coupe, listed for $9,000 and located in Southport, North Carolina. Up next is a clean example of late 70s American personal luxury with muscle car roots, a 1978 Pontiac Grand Prix SE Coupe, a model known for its long hood, wide stance, and unmistakable Pontiac presence. This Grand Prix shows 63,000 miles, which is relatively low for a car this age, and it's paired with an automatic transmission, making a comfortable cruiser that's easy to enjoy on a regular basis. Under the hood is a Pontiac 350 cubic inch V8, delivering that classic Pontiac torque and smooth, relaxed power that made these cars so popular when they were new. The seller notes that this car is driven regularly, and that matters. It's not a garage ornament. It starts whenever it's needed and is described as a solid, dependable driver. On a self-rated scale, the seller puts at about a 7 out of 10, which is a fair and honest assessment for a car that's being used and enjoyed rather than stored away. Several recent updates help make this Grand Prix even more appealing. It's been fitted with a new dual exhaust system, giving it a deeper, more confident sound. It also has new tires and aftermarket rims, improving both the stance and the road feel. For buyers who prefer originality, the factory rims are included, giving you the option to return it to a stock look or keep the updated style. The carburetor has been rebuilt, which is a big plus on a vintage V8, helping with smoother running and more reliable starts. The AIC compressor works, which is especially important for a North Carolina car and adds to the overall comfort of this Grand Prix as a true cruiser. As with most classics, it's not without a few needs. The seller mentions that it sounds like it needs bushings on the right front, likely suspension related. That a common wear item on cars of this era, and typically a manageable repair, especially for someone planning to refresh the suspension anyway. A new battery was installed last year, another small but important detail that speaks to regular maintenance rather than neglect. Overall, this Pontiac appears to be a well-kept driver that's been cared for and enjoyed, not just parked. The 1978 Grand Prix SE represents a unique moment in American automotive history, where luxury, style, and V8 power were still very much alive, even as the muscle car era was evolving. These cars offer a smooth ride, bold looks, and plenty of presence at local cruise-ins and car shows. At $9,000, this Grand Prix is priced as a solid driver with character, not a trailer queen. And for many enthusiasts, That's exactly the sweet spot. Let's move on and see what's coming up next on the list. Number 4. The 1983 Oldsmobile Regency 98 Limited, listed for $15,500 and located in Bradford, West Gwillimbury, Ontario, Canada. Next up is a true full-size luxury cruiser from the early 1980s, an Oldsmobile Regency 98 Limited, a car that represents a final era of traditional American comfort, space, and smooth V8 power. This example shows just 53,000 kilometers, which translates to extremely low mileage for a vehicle of this age. Even more impressive, the seller states that the car has never seen winter, a huge advantage for buyers concerned about rust and long-term preservation, especially for a Canadian-based classic. The car is described as all original, which is becoming increasingly rare for early ADS full-size sedans. Under the hood is a dependable Oldsmobile 307 small block V8, paired with an automatic transmission. This drivetrain combination is known for smooth operation, quiet cruising, and long-term reliability rather than aggressive performance. Exactly what the Regency 98 was designed to deliver. As a limited model, this Oldsmobile came loaded from the factory, and this one features all power options, reinforcing its role as a top-tier luxury sedan of its time. These cars were built to soak up highway miles effortlessly, offering a soft ride, excellent visibility, and that unmistakable Oldsmobile road presence. The seller sums up perfectly by calling it a great cruiser, and that's exactly what this car is. Whether you're gliding down the highway, heading to a weekend car show, or simply enjoying a relaxed evening drive, the Regency 98 delivers a calm, comfortable experience that modern cars just don't replicate. Stylistically, the 1983 Regency 98 still carries classic full-size proportions, long hood, wide body, and a formal roofline, while incorporating early ADS design cues that mark the transition into a new automotive era. With an asking price of $15,500, this Oldsmobile Regency 98 Limited is positioned as a clean, preserved luxury classic, ideal for collectors, Oldsmobile enthusiasts, or anyone looking for a smooth, original cruiser that stands out precisely because it hasn't been modified or over-restored. Number 5. The 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme S Coupe, listed for $19,500 and located in Stockton, California. Up next is a true muscle-era classic that blends style, originality, and street presence, the 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme Notchback, a body style that's becoming harder to find every year, especially in this condition. This Cutlass shows 90,100 miles and comes with a clean title, making a strong candidate for both collectors and drivers. What really sets this car apart is that it retains its original matching numbers engine and transmission, something serious Oldsmobile enthusiasts always look for when shopping a 1970 model. Under the hood, everything is reported to be in excellent running condition. The car runs and drives great, meaning it's not just a garage ornament. It's a classic you can actually enjoy on the road. Whether you're cruising through town, heading to a weekend car show, or taking it out for a relaxed evening drive, this Cutlass is ready to go. Visually, this car makes an immediate impression. The metallic green paint has a strong shine and really highlights the Cutlass's clean, straight body lines. The notchback roofline gives a sportier, more aggressive profile compared to more common hardtops, and it looks right at home sitting on classic wheels wrapped in raised white leather tires. A perfect period correct touch. The seller notes very minimal rust, which is especially impressive for a 1970 California classic. that speaks to good care over the years and adds confidence for anyone looking to own and preserve a solid example rather than take on a major restoration project. Inside, this Cutlass has been tastefully upgraded with a custom sound system, giving you modern audio without sacrificing the car's vintage appeal. It also features underglow lighting, adding a subtle custom flair for nighttime cruising, along with Viper alarm system for extra security. Something every classic owner can appreciate. Overall, this Cutlass Supreme strikes a great balance. It's original where it matters, upgraded where it enhances enjoyment, and clean enough to stand out without being over-modified. The seller describes it perfectly as a driver-ready classic, and that's exactly what it is. With an asking price of $19,500, this 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme Notchback represents a strong value in today's muscle car market, especially considering the matching numbers, desirable body style, and solid overall condition. No trades, no lowball offers, and serious buyers only. This is a car for someone who knows exactly what they're looking at. Number 6. The 1988 Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham d'Elegance, listed for $5,600 and located in San Diego, California. Next up is a true symbol of late 1980s American luxury, the 1988 Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham d'Elegance, a full-size sedan built for comfort, presence, and effortless cruising. This example shows 78,000 miles on the odometer and is powered by Cadillac's 5.0-liter V8, paired with a smooth automatic transmission. According to the seller, the car runs and drives very well, delivering the kind of quiet power and relaxed ride that made the Fleetwood name famous. One of the biggest highlights here is condition. The seller states this Cadillac has no rust and no accident damage, which is becoming increasingly rare for large luxury sedans of this era. Even better, the car is described as all original, preserving the authentic look and feel Cadillac intended when it left the showroom. Ownership history adds confidence as well. The seller is the third owner, and the car comes with original manuals and a dealer certificate, always a plus for collectors or buyers who appreciate documented history. Mechanically, this Fleetwood appears to have been well cared for. The 5.0-liter engine is described as powerful with no oil leaks, and the transmission is said to be strong and smooth, exactly what you want in a classic luxury cruiser. The suspension remains comfortable and compliant, delivering that signature Cadillac floating on air ride quality. Several important maintenance items have already been addressed. The car has a new carburetor, alternator, hoses, and wires, meaning many common age-related concerns have already been taken care of. That makes this Brougham a much more confidence-inspiring purchase for someone looking to drive and enjoy it rather than immediately wrench on it. Inside, the d'Elegance trim level is all about comfort and refinement. Plush seating, generous interior space, and a relaxed driving environment that makes long trips feel effortless. This is the kind of car that turns every drive into a calm, comfortable experience, whether you're cruising the highway or gliding through city streets. The only noted drawback is minor paperwork related. The car needs approximately $300 for sticker plates, which is relatively small considering the overall condition and price point. At an asking price of $5,600, this 1988 Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham d'Elegance represents a lot of classic American luxury for the money. It's an ideal choice for someone looking for a clean, original V8 powered cruiser that delivers comfort, style, and presence without breaking the bank. If you've been searching for a well-kept, late 80s Cadillac that's ready to enjoy, this Fleetwood deserves a serious look. Number 7. The 1976 Chevrolet Impala Landau, listed for $10,000 and located in Worthington. Up next is a true full-size American cruiser from the mid-1970s, the 1976 Chevrolet Impala Landau, a car that represents comfort, size, and classic Chevrolet styling from an era when big cars ruled the road. This Impala shows just 57,000 original miles, which is a major highlight for a vehicle of this age. According to the seller, the car runs great, making it more than just a display piece. It's a driver that can be enjoyed right now. Under the hood sits a 350 cubic inch V8, a proven and widely loved Chevrolet engine known for its reliability, smooth power delivery, and ease of maintenance. The seller notes the engine is .030 over, indicating it's been refreshed at some point, which can be a positive sign for longevity and performance. Power is sent through an automatic transmission that has already been rebuilt, eliminating one of the biggest potential expenses when buying a classic cruiser. The Impala Landau trim adds a touch of upscale flair, blending luxury with muscle-era heritage. These cars were built to soak up highway miles with ease, offering a smooth ride, wide stance, and commanding road presence. This is the kind of car that feels just as comfortable cruising downtown as it does gliding along the open road. Condition-wise, the seller describes the car as overall solid, which is exactly what most buyers want in a classic from this era. Structurally and mechanically, it appears to be in good shape, with the major systems already addressed. The main area that needs attention is the interior, which does require some work. That said, interior restoration is often a great opportunity for a new owner to personalize the car, whether keeping it factory correct or giving it a custom touch. With its long body lines, classic chrome details, and unmistakable 1970s presence, this Impala has strong visual appeal. It's the kind of car that turns heads simply because you don't see many clean, low-mile examples like this still on the road. At an asking price of $10,000, this 1976 Chevrolet Impala Landau offers a solid balance of originality, mechanical work already completed, and classic full-size comfort. It's a great candidate for someone who wants a dependable vintage cruiser with character, space, and unmistakable American style. The seller emphasizes serious buyers only, so if you're in the market for a big-body Chevy with low miles and V8 power, this Impala Landau is definitely worth a closer look. Number 8. The 1984 Cadillac Seville Elegante, offered at $12,000 and located in Panama City. Next up is a true symbol of 1980s luxury and sophistication, the 1984 Cadillac Seville Elegante. This model represents Cadillac's vision of refined, European-inspired design blended with classic American comfort, and it remains one of the most distinctive luxury sedans of its era. This particular Seville shows just 55,500 original miles, which is exceptionally low for a 40-year-old vehicle. According to the seller, the car is all original, a major plus for collectors and enthusiasts who value authenticity and originality over heavy modifications. Finding a Seville Elegante in this condition, with mileage this low, is becoming increasingly rare. Power comes from Cadillac's smooth-running drivetrain paired with an automatic transmission, delivering the kind of quiet, effortless cruising these cars were designed for. The seller states that it runs and drives beautifully, which is exactly what you want from a luxury classic. Smooth starts, confident road manners, and a comfortable ride that still feels composed decades later. The Elegante package is what truly sets the Seville apart. Known for its upscale trim, premium materials, and elegant detailing, the Elegante was Cadillac's way of offering something extra special to buyers who wanted luxury with a more tailored, refined appearance. From the exterior styling to the interior finishes, this car was built to make a statement without being over the top. This example is riding on brand new tires, meaning one of the immediate ownership concerns has already been taken care of. That adds peace of mind and reinforces the seller's claim that the car is ready to be enjoyed right away, whether as a weekend cruiser, a show car, or a comfortable classic to take out on special occasions. Visually, the 1984 Seville stands out with its sharp lines and unmistakable profile. It's a car that instantly transports you back to an era when luxury meant presence, comfort, and attention to detail. The seller describes it as a true classic that must be seen to fully appreciate, and that's often the case with well-preserved Cadillacs. Photos rarely capture the full character and presence these cars have in person. Priced at $12,000, this 1984 Cadillac Seville Elegante represents a strong opportunity for someone looking to own a low-mileage, original luxury classic that's ready to drive and enjoy. It's a refined cruiser with timeless appeal and unmistakable Cadillac heritage. Number 9. The 1979 Chevrolet Corvette, priced at $13,000 and located in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Up next is an American icon that needs no introduction, the 1979 Chevrolet Corvette. This C3 generation Corvette represents the final years of the legendary Stingray body style, known for its dramatic curves, long hood, and unmistakable road presence. Even today, the late 70s Corvettes continue to turn heads wherever they go. This particular example shows just 31,740 miles, an impressively low number for a vehicle that's more than 4 decades old. Low mileage like this often points to careful ownership and limited use over the years, making it especially appealing to collectors or enthusiasts looking for a well-preserved classic rather than a worn-out project. According to the seller, this Corvette runs and drives great, which is exactly what you want in a classic sports car. It's paired with an automatic transmission, making it easy and comfortable to drive whether you're cruising through town, heading to a local car show, or enjoying a relaxed weekend drive on the highway. Comfort hasn't been overlooked either. Both the air conditioning and heater are reported to work well, a big plus in a classic Corvette. Functional climate control makes this car far more enjoyable year-round, especially in varying weather conditions like those you'll find in Oklahoma. The car comes with a clear title and a current tag, meaning it's ready to be driven and enjoyed immediately without any registration headaches. That adds convenience and value, especially for buyers who want a turnkey classic rather than something that needs paperwork sorted out before it can hit the road. The 1979 model year is especially popular among C3 fans. It retains the aggressive, muscular styling that made the Corvette famous, while offering a more refined driving experience compared to earlier models. The long, sweeping fenders, removable roof panels, and low-slung stance give it that unmistakable Corvette silhouette that still looks fantastic today. Priced at $13,000, this Corvette sits in a very attractive range for someone looking to get into classic Corvette ownership without stepping into high-dollar collector pricing. With low miles, working AIC, and solid road manners, it offers a lot of value for money. Whether you're a first-time classic car buyer, a Corvette enthusiast, or someone looking for a fun and stylish weekend cruiser, this 1979 Chevrolet Corvette checks a lot of boxes. It's a timeless American sports car that delivers style, comfort, and nostalgia in one unmistakable package. Number 10. The 1976 Oldsmobile Toronado Brougham, listed for $13,500 and located in Long Beach, California. Coming in next is a true piece of American luxury history, the 1976 Oldsmobile Toronado Brougham. This is not just another classic cruiser. It represents the final year of the legendary 455 cubic inch V8 paired with front-wheel drive, a combination that made the Toronado one of the most innovative and distinctive luxury cars of its era. This example shows just 48,350 original miles, an impressively low figure for a nearly 50-year-old vehicle. That mileage alone places it in a desirable category for collectors and enthusiasts who value originality and long-term preservation. Finished in black exterior paint with a rich red velour interior, this Toronado delivers the bold, unmistakable presence that defined 1970s American luxury. The interior is reported to be in very good condition overall, with the only notable flaw being where on the driver's armrest, an honest sign of use, but nothing that detracts significantly from the cabin's comfort or character. The landau top is in great shape, adding to the car's upscale appearance. This Toronado is loaded with features that were considered top tier in its day, including power seats, power windows, power locks, a power antenna, and a tilt steering wheel, making it a true luxury flagship. These cars were built to glide down the road, and that philosophy still shines through today. Mechanically, this car has seen extensive recent investment. The seller states that $3,500 has just been put into the engine, and the list of new and service components is long and impressive. The car runs strong, starts right up, and still has plenty of life left, which is exactly what you want from a classic you intend to drive and enjoy. Recent maintenance and upgrades include new drive belts, headlights, oil and filter, air filter, spark plugs and wires, windshield wipers, and a steering wheel cover. The original carburetor has been cleaned, prepped, and fully rebuilt, while the fuel system was drained, flushed, and refreshed, including tank removal and new hoses, along with a new fuel pump and fuel filter. The braking system has also been thoroughly addressed, with new brake pads, calipers, rotors, hardware, and a fully filled and bled brake system, ensuring confident stopping power. The radiator and cooling system were flushed and cleaned, with a new radiator hose installed as well. Riding on brand new Toyo tires installed in December, these tires come with a 2-year warranty and have been track tested, adding peace of mind and drivability. The finishing touches include a steam-clean interior and polished wheel covers, helping the car present well despite needing a future paint job and a few minor cosmetic details. At one point during the pandemic, this Tornado reportedly reached a $22,500 valuation, highlighting how desirable these final year 455 power cars have become. While it's not a perfect show car, it is a solid, well-maintained, and increasingly rare luxury classic that offers massive presence, comfort, and history. Priced at $13,500, this 1976 Oldsmobile Tornado Brougham represents a strong value for anyone looking to own a unique piece of American automotive engineering, one that blends luxury, innovation, and big block power in a way few cars ever did. Number 11. The 1974 Chevrolet Caprice convertible, listed for $10,000 and located in Abbotsford, Alberta, Canada. Up next is a true full-size American classic, the 1974 Chevrolet Caprice convertible. This is the kind of car that represents the end of an era when big bodies, big engines, and open-top cruising defined what American luxury really meant. This Caprice shows 99,999 miles on the odometer and is equipped with an automatic transmission, making it an easy and comfortable cruiser. Under the hood, the car features a completely rebuilt 400 small block Chevy engine, paired with a rebuilt transmission as well. That's a major plus for anyone looking for a classic that already has the heavy mechanical work taken care of. The car runs and drives, which immediately separates it from many project convertibles in this price range. It's not a trailer-only car. You can start it, drive it, and enjoy it while planning future improvements. As you would expect from a Caprice of this era, this convertible is well equipped with classic luxury features, including tilt steering, power windows, remote mirrors, and even a factory 8-track player, giving it that unmistakable 1970s vibe. These details add authenticity and charm that collectors and enthusiasts appreciate. The car comes with clean Alberta registration, and while it's being offered at $10,000, it's currently located in Edmonton, Alberta. That makes it a solid option for Canadian buyers or U.S. buyers willing to import classic that already has its major mechanical systems refreshed. Now, it's important to be clear, this Caprice is described as a good project car, not a finished showpiece. There's rust present in the floor pans and trunk, which is common for convertibles of this age, especially full-size cars that were built to be driven and enjoyed. The good news is that the frame is solid, which is the most critical foundation when considering restoration or long-term ownership. Because the engine and transmission have already been rebuilt, this Caprice offers a strong starting point for several different paths. You could restore it close to stock, turn it into a clean weekend cruiser, or even build it into a classic low and slow boulevard car. The platform is there, and the hard work in the hood is already done. Convertibles from the mid-1970s are becoming harder to find, especially full-size models like the Caprice that still retain their original character. With its rebuilt drivetrain, solid frame, and classic open-top styling, this car offers a lot of potential for the right buyer. The seller is asking $10,000 with no trades, making this a straightforward sale for someone ready to take on a rewarding classic project with strong bones and undeniable presence. Number 12. The 1967 Ford Galaxie 500, listed at $14,800 and located in Canton, Georgia. Next up is a beautifully preserved piece of Ford history, the 1967 Ford Galaxie 500. This full-size classic isn't just about looks. It comes with something you rarely see anymore, documented history from day one. This Galaxie was originally purchased new on June 19, 1967, from Stone Mountain Motor Company in Stone Mountain, Georgia, and has remained in Georgia its entire life. Even better, it comes with the original buyer's sheet, build sheet, and glove box owner's manual, which adds significant value and credibility for collectors and serious enthusiasts. The odometer shows 45,000 miles, and based on the condition documentation, it appears to have been well cared for over the decades. One of the standout features of this car is its original patina, which the seller intentionally preserved. Instead of being over-restored, this Galaxie wears its age honestly, giving an authentic, time capsule presence that many buyers actively seek today. Under the hood sits a 390 cubic inch big block V8, paired with a C6 automatic transmission. This combination delivers smooth power and classic big car cruising comfort, exactly what the Galaxie was built for. The car is also equipped with factory air conditioning, along with power steering and power brakes, making it far more enjoyable to drive in modern traffic. A major highlight is the extensive recent mechanical and safety upgrades. The car has received a brand new four-wheel disc brake conversion, complete with drilled and slotted rotors, stainless steel brake lines, and new hoses. These upgrades dramatically improve stopping power while maintaining a clean, period-correct appearance. Additional updates include a complete new exhaust system with an X-pipe, which not only enhances performance, but also gives the car a deeper, more refined exhaust note. It rides on torque thrust wheels with 20-inch wheels in the rear and 18-inch wheels up front, giving the car a subtle custom stance without taking away from its classic character. The fuel system has also been refreshed with new fuel tank and carburetor, and cooling duties are handled by a new aluminum radiator, helping keep that big block running cool and reliable. The body is described as excellent, with solid floor pans, which is especially important for a full-size car of this era. Overall, this Galaxie strikes a rare balance. It's not a fragile show car, and it's not a rough project. It's a well-sorted, documented classic that you can drive, enjoy, and proudly show as is. The asking price is $14,800, and the seller may consider trades toward a nice 1969 Ford pickup, adding some flexibility for the right deal. If you're looking for a true American cruiser with real history, strong mechanical upgrades, and timeless presence, this 1967 Ford Galaxie 500 is a standout option. Number 13. The 1961 Studebaker Lark two-door sedan, listed at $15,350 and located in Manning. Next up is a classic that truly stands apart from the usual crowd, the 1961 Studebaker Lark two-door sedan. This is the kind of car you don't see at every cruise night, and that's exactly what makes it special. Built by Studebaker in the great state of Indiana, the Lark represents a unique chapter in American automotive history, when independent manufacturers were still producing practical, stylish, and well-engineered cars. This example shows just 18,500 miles on the odometer, and it's equipped with a manual transmission featuring the classic 3-on-the-tree column shifter. That setup delivers a truly authentic early 1960s driving experience, simple, mechanical, and engaging. Under the hood is Studebaker's Thunderbolt inline six-cylinder engine, known for being reliable, smooth, and surprisingly efficient. According to the seller, this car gets up to cruising speed quickly and purrs like a kitten, making an easy and enjoyable driver. It's also described as good on gas, which adds to its appeal as a classic you can actually use rather than just store away. Mechanically, this Lark has seen some important recent attention. It comes with a new transmission, along with new fuel tank and fuel lines, which are major upgrades for a car this age. These updates go a long way toward ensuring reliability and peace of mind for the next owner. All of the lights and gauges are reported to be working properly, another big plus when it comes to classic ownership. That means the essentials are functioning as they should, allowing you to focus on enjoying the drive rather than chasing electrical issues. One of the most charming parts of this listing is how the car is received on the road. The seller notes that people wave, smile, and give thumbs up wherever it goes, and that's exactly what you want from a classic like this. The Studebaker Lark has a friendly, approachable design that draws positive attention without being flashy or over the top. For anyone concerned about parts availability, the seller includes a Studebaker International parts catalog and notes that replacement parts are readily available. That's an important detail, especially for buyers who may be new to Studebaker ownership. Having a strong aftermarket support network makes long-term ownership much easier. Overall, this 1961 Studebaker Lark two-door sedan offers something refreshingly different. It's not a muscle car, and it's not a luxury cruiser. It's a well-built, character-filled classic that delivers charm, usability, and uniqueness in equal measure. Priced at $15,350, this Lark is ideal for someone who wants a standout classic with personality, history, and a driving experience that takes you back to a simpler time. Number 14. The 1983 Buick Regal Wagon 4-door, listed for just $800 and located in Pisgah Forest, North Carolina. Next up is a classic you almost never see anymore, a 1983 Buick Regal Station Wagon. Wagons from this era are becoming increasingly hard to find, especially ones that still retain their original character and practical charm. At this price point, this Regal wagon offers a very interesting opportunity for the right buyer. Under the hood is Buick's well-known 3.8-liter V6, an engine that earned a reputation for durability, smooth operation, and decent fuel economy for its time. While the exact mileage is unknown, this power plant is widely respected for its longevity and ease of maintenance, making it a solid foundation for a budget-friendly classic or restoration project. One of the standout features of this wagon is the third-row, rear-facing seat, a detail that instantly takes you back to the golden age of American family road trips. This feature not only adds nostalgia, but also makes the car a real conversation starter at car meets and cruise-ins. Very few wagons still have this setup intact today. This Regal is being offered at $800 OBO, which puts it firmly in project territory, but also makes it accessible to a wide range of buyers. Whether you're looking for a restoration candidate, a unique daily driver project, or a platform for something more creative like a sleeper build or a period-correct cruiser, this wagon gives you plenty of room to work with. It's important to note that the car does not currently have a title in hand, but the seller states that one can be obtained. That's a key detail for potential buyers to verify, but also explains a very low asking price. The sale is being handled on behalf of a friend, and interested parties can be connected directly with the seller for more details. From a styling standpoint, the early 1980s Regal wagon blends boxy design with subtle Buick luxury cues. It's understated, practical, and refreshingly different in a world full of muscle cars and coupes. These wagons are gaining appreciation among enthusiasts who value originality and usability over flash. At this price, expectations should be realistic. This isn't a turnkey show car, but it is an affordable entry into classic car ownership, especially for someone who enjoys hands-on projects and wants something truly unique. If you've been searching for a low-cost classic wagon with character, practicality, and plenty of potential, this 1983 Buick Regal wagon might be worth a closer look. Number 15. The 1965 Oldsmobile Cutlass Coupe, listed for $17,000 and located in Portland. Wrapping things up is a true mid-1960s classic, the 1965 Oldsmobile Cutlass Coupe. This model sits right at the sweet spot of Oldsmobile history, offering clean, understated styling paired with strong V8 performance and everyday drivability. It's a car that appeals equally to collectors and enthusiasts who want something they can actually enjoy on the road. This Cutlass shows 73,000 miles on the odometer and is equipped with an automatic transmission, featuring a column-mounted shifter, delivering that authentic period-correct driving experience. Under the hood is a numbers-matching, rebuilt original engine, a 330 cubic inch V8, which is a major highlight for anyone who values originality and long-term collectability. According to the seller, the car runs excellent, which is exactly what you want to hear when it comes to a classic of this age. The rebuilt engine provides smooth power and reliability, making this Cutlass well suited for cruising, weekend drives, or local car shows. Driving comfort has been thoughtfully upgraded as well. The car is equipped with power steering, making it easy to maneuver, and front disc brakes, which significantly improve stopping power compared to the original drum setup. These upgrades enhance safety and drivability without taking away from the car's classic character. Another big plus is the addition of aftermarket air conditioning. Having functional AIC in a mid-1960s classic makes a huge difference, especially if you plan to drive it regularly during warmer months. It transforms a Cutlass from a fair-weather cruiser into something you can enjoy much more often. Condition-wise, the car is described as being in very good overall shape. The interior and mechanicals are solid, and cosmetically it presents well. The seller does note that one front lower body panel needs paint, and a body shop has already quoted around $700 for the repair. Even better, the seller already has the correct paint, making this a relatively straightforward fix for the next owner. Priced at $17,000, this 1965 Cutlass offers a strong balance of originality, upgrades, and usability. It's not a rough project, and it's not an untouchable show car. It's a well-sorted classic that you can drive, enjoy, and continue to improve at your own pace. If you're looking for a clean, numbers-matching mid-60s American coupe with V8 power, modernized braking, and added comfort, this 1965 Oldsmobile Cutlass Coupe is an excellent way to close out the list.